Okay, hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you how to do Amelia's braids. So there should be some pictures inserted of what her braids look like when they're finished. And the reason that I thought I'd film this video today is because if you saw my short, then you will know that Florence and Amelia kind of got destroyed in my garden. So while I had to go and wash Amelia, I thought now would be a good time to turn her hairstyle back into her braids because you guys seem to love it. So the first thing that you need to do is brush her hair through. So the brush that I use is this one, which I don't actually know where this brush is from. I think it might be from Poundland, somewhere like that. You need to just brush her hair through so that it's nice and straight and there's no knots in it. It's quite easy to brush a doll's hair without knots in it because their hair is different from ours. It doesn't tangle as easily, but this is how her hair looks like. I have just conditioned it as well, so it's lovely and silky smooth. By the way, I'm filming this video at my dad's desk in my shed, which is where Amelia's house is, but I just thought it'd be easier to do it at the desk rather than inside the house. So what you need to do next is part the hair the best you can. It doesn't have to be really straight, but the straighter the parting, the neater the finished product will look. So as you can see, I've given her a parting to the best I can. It's easier on a doll that naturally has a parting, which sadly Amelia doesn't. The hair ties that I use are snag bubbles. You can get these from Poundland. I think you get 100 for £1, which is really good. And then what you want to do is you want to tie one half of the hair up just in a bunch or a ponytail, whatever you want to call it, just basically so it's out of the way while you work on the other side of the hair. And then basically what you want to do is you want to start at the very front here. I hope you can see what I'm doing. And then brush it down so you only take a very small piece of hair, about that much, and then you part it 3 ways. So it's be easier if her hair was a little bit wetter, but it's dried in the time I was setting up to film. And then what I do is I just start to braid basically. So as you can see, you just do the braid the same way you would do a normal plait, and then every time you make a braid you add a little piece of hair, and you keep going like that all the way down her head until eventually all of her hair will be in the braid. So that is what you do. So I'll just carry on showing you guys and probably speed this up, but hopefully you guys can kind of see what I'm doing. Obviously I'm not a hairdresser, I'm not actually very good at doing hair, I don't think, but I thought I would show you this because people were interested in it. But yeah, this is what you have to do. So let's finish this braid and then I'll be back. So as you can see, this is what the first braid looks like. Every time I do the braid and I thread it through, I tighten it and pull it. This is so that the plait will look neat and as tight as possible. And then once you're happy with it, you just have to put another snag bubble in. By the way guys, I would recommend that you don't go all the way to the end. That way it will look neater, because obviously, especially with Amelia's doll, her hair isn't all one length unfortunately, but I'm too scared to cut it, so I don't go all the way down to the bottom. As you can see, I do leave quite a lot on the end. Now I'm going to do the other side and then I'll show you guys the end result. Okay, so this is how they've turned out. They're not entirely even, but I'm happy with them. They work for the videos. It doesn't leave her hair curly. By the way, when you take them out, her hair just goes back dead straight, no matter how long you leave them in. But I'm happy with this, and I hope that you enjoyed watching me do it because this video was requested. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe to my channel, and until next time, I'll see you soon. Bye guys.